NFL fans, we have some breaking injury news. Rookie quarterback J.J. McCarthy has a tear in his right knee in his meniscus. So, is he going to be out for the rest of the year? That's going to be determined as he undergoes surgery over the next couple of days. So there's two options, right? He can get a trim on the meniscus, which will allow him to come back later this year. Or there needs to be a full repair of the meniscus in his right knee. They're not going to know until they go into the knee, open it up, and see what is the extent of the damage, right? But if I am the Minnesota Vikings, I'm probably leaning towards them doing a full repair so his knee is good to go for the future. When you trim the meniscus, it kind of leaves opportunities for further injury later down the road because it's not at full strength, right? So he's so young, right? He's one of the youngest players in this draft. You have Sam Darnold, who's going to be your starting quarterback now. I wouldn't be in a situation where I'm rushing a 21-year-old back from a knee injury that he could potentially re-hurt and maybe miss time in 2025. This is unfortunate because after a little bit of a rocky start in his first preseason game, he really flourished the rest of the game, man. He was really good. You saw that arm strength, the decision making. He made some mistakes. He's a young guy, but I thought he looked pretty dang good, man. So much so that a lot of people were thinking that he's pushing Sam Darnold to be the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. But unfortunately, Minnesota Vikings fans, that is not going to happen because there is a tear in that right knee in his meniscus. Over the next few days, after the initial surgery, they'll be able to determine whether or not he's going to play later this year, or they're going to have to do a full repair of the meniscus, and that means J.J. McCarthy's 2024 season is unfortunately over. But Sam Darnold did play pretty well in the beginning of that preseason game. He was finding open receivers, going through his progressions, throwing the ball strong and accurately. So Vikings fans, let me know in the comments below. Do you like Sam Darnold? Do you think he can lead this team to the playoffs with Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson? Man, Justin Jefferson was so hyped when JJ threw that deep touchdown bomb pass. And he looked really good, man. JJ McCarthy can really throw the deep ball. But I do think the Vikings are going to be very conservative with JJ McCarthy, especially because he's so young, right? Man, it sucks because I really thought he was going to push Sam Darnold and potentially be the starter week 1. But it doesn't look like he's going to play for the rest of the year. In my opinion, they're probably going to do the full repair because you don't want to do that half-ass repair and kind of have them rehab it. And, maybe he could come back in 10 weeks or something like that. But you don't want him to re-injure it. You don't want to risk the re-injury of the meniscus. It's very unfortunate for Vikings fans. Man, I was really looking forward to watching him play. I think the kid's got a lot of talent. He's just a good kid. He's a kid that you root for. Sorry, Vikings fans, that you have to go through this. But Sam Darnold, I think you guys are in okay hands. Not great hands, but good hands. Is it going to be good enough to compete in that really tough division? I don't think so, but hopefully, who knows? Maybe they'll go in and won't be as bad as it is initially reported, and then he'll be back in, 6 to 10 weeks, something like that. But I'm not optimistic about that. I would be very surprised if we saw J.J. McCarthy in 2024. Let me know in the comments below. Do you believe in Sam Darnold, and what do you think they should do with McCarthy for the rest of the year? Do you think they should put him on the shelf and get him ready for 2025? I would love to know your opinion on this matter in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.